Trial attorney Michael Jaafar. You know, as I'm listening to this, and I would like you first to weigh in, Michael, I feel like it's an example of law enforcement trying to make the evidence fit a person instead of just following the evidence to see who did it.
That is a very fair conclusion, and that's the problem with his testimony.
Yeah.
We know every criminal defense attorney likes to argue this when the overall facts may not be in their favor. They scream that the investigation was tunnel vision, and this guy gives them all the ammunition you need.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, chime in. Tell me, Michael, what you think of and how you would go about this cross-examination that's now started.
He's going to have to be vicious, Judge Ashley, because the promise by the defense is that they are going to show a conspiracy. It's going to be very difficult considering these circumstances. So this cross-examination, which I am very excited to watch, has to be vicious. If it's just tame, if it's just bad, if it's just embarrassing, if it's just more of the same, just innuendo, insinuations, if it's just that, it's not going to be impactful. He has to be vicious. He has to be completely diabolical in the way he breaks this witness down. This witness has to leave the courtroom with nothing left. He has to have no credibility left when he walks out of those doors.
And Michael, I have to ask this, do you believe him or not? I find that he's pretty rote in his answers, not emotional. He says he regrets, but I just don't know that I quite believe him. And I'm not sure I believe that he didn't look for any nudes on the phone like he texted.
I agree. I think it's pretty apparent what happened to him, Judge Ashley. This guy got caught. Right? He did not think that this case would blow up into the national sensation that it is. He just got caught. He was being a monster. He was being a creep. He was being disgusting and obviously misogynistic, and he got caught. It's as simple as that. Whether or not he came off credible, I think he came off credible in the fact that he did his investigation, but he clearly did it terribly. He was not following the evidence. But I think, he just owned it. There's no other way. Sometimes the train is coming to you. You have no way of escaping. You just take it out, like you just take the collision. So this is basically what this is. I imagine this guy last night before he went to bed laid back and stared at the ceiling and didn't get a wink of sleep and rehearsed his answer to all these questions. And he just rehearsed all these answers. What am I going to say? I know what they're going to say. I think at the end of this case, the Massachusetts State Police are going to have to dismiss him. They're going to have to fire him. He's not going to be working there by the end of this year. They're going to wait until this case is over. But in terms of his testimony, they brought him for a reason. He did the least worst job he could do.